like I said, you're 25 at the moment. Would you say like as time goes by, you're starting to slowly think about it even more slowly? You're
Yeah.
starting to become, yeah, you start to think about it even more.
Yeah, I mean, Rihanna is pregnant now. She's 35, so I think I got like 10
Yeah,
years to
yeah, man.
kind of
Of
figure it out. And I think, yeah,
course.
like living in London,
Mm.
your accommodation in your life, financial stability is a different topic because kids are expensive. That's what
For
everyone
real,
says to
for
me.
real.
Kids are expensive.
I got three, by the way.
So kids are.
Yeah,
Can you confirm that kids are expensive?
I confirm.
Yeah, that's what
Yes,
everyone
I
says.
got two girls and one boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's absolutely true. But at the same time, I always say to people that yes, everything in life, like there's the pros and cons, there's difficulty, and obviously, especially raising kids. But I always say, for me, the most important thing is the person that you have kids with, because you can be rich, you can do all of these things, but if you have, a child, or if you start a family with the wrong person and you guys break up and you have all of this drama, regardless of, even like I said, you might be financially still good, but it will still, because it will still cause headache,
Mm.
drama, all of these things. It will still make basically parenting difficult. It will still make the process of raising the kids difficult, because the relationship between the mom and the dad. So, simple advice would you have for them?
I feel like it would be hard for me to relate to people that don't know what they like doing.
I love
I
that.
was
I love that.
very like, because I like so many things.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I told you I took every after class activity that there was.
Mm.
I was always so curious and things, and still
Mm.
am. Like I want to learn. Like I'm never in my life gonna be bored.
I
Like
fuck with
there's
you, I really like you, man. Yeah, that's the
yeah.
mentality, man. You
In
need to
my
be
life, I could never be
curious.
bored. Like there are so many things I'm interested in, I want to
Yeah.
see, I want to learn, and so many different topics. So,
Mm.
and I was thinking as well, like how like pandemic was like the best time for me, where I just had even more time to do like
A
all the
lot.
online classes and stuff. But
Yeah.
then I think there's people that kind of, instead of using time, they like try to procrastinate it, like kind of
Mm.
watch Netflix or whatever. Like I don't play video games. I mean,
Yeah.
if that makes you happy, that's fine. But then if you only do that to like push the time, then I don't know, but I guess try things to
Mm.
understand what you like, and
Yeah.
then do what you like more of. My
Yeah.
mom always tells me as well, like treat yourself, like kind of think of what you like doing and do more of that, because I think
Mm.
life is for living, and you need to when, if
True.
not now, when. So I me too, like I started going to a lot of like theaters now. I go to a lot of things alone. I go to Jamaica alone, but like I just
Mm.
stopped waiting on people, and
Mm.
decided that like I am not, like I am introvert, but so it's sometimes like I don't feel like going out like that. But then I kind
Mm.
of,
Same
there
here.
are certain places like a theater or cinema. I
Yeah.
recently went cinema alone. Like there are things that you in a concert you just go and like watch the show and leave. Like you
Yeah.
don't really need
To always go to
much
certain places
to
to go with
do
people.
things. Yeah, you
Yeah.
think that you need a company or you need to like all this
Mm.
schedule, but there is a lot of things that you can kind
You
of
can do by yourself.
so yeah, I do a lot of
What are you into, man? What do you like to do, like in your downtime? What really fills your soul in a spiritual way? You know?
spiritual way.
Yeah.
I say go gym, but that's not very spiritual. Um,
Yeah.
I love
What fulfills your
walking.
soul?
I love walking outside with my headphones on. Like I guess this fills me in spiritual way. I
Do,
listen to podcasts now too because my ears kind of get
oh,
tired from
my girl.
music. So
Podcasts.
yeah, I kind of listen to
Yeah.
people.
Having
Yeah,
different. Mm,
traveling is my like dancing, traveling are my like kind
yeah.
of
Like
hobbies.
your proper nice hobbies, man. Nah, proper hate. Too big. Like, how many brothers and sisters do you have, first of all?
One brother.
Okay. Big up the brother. You get me? You only have one brother. Oh, so it's
Yeah,
only two of you guys.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And he
Small.
lives back home, yeah, or
Yeah,
is in this country.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Family, man.
Family is
Yeah.
my support system, I guess. My parents are
Yes.
the people that I'm in touch with. Mom probably on a daily basis. Like
Yeah.
she's really my everything. She's my best friend.
Big up, mom. Oh,
Yeah,
bless
think
her,
of my
man.
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's definitely my
Y-
support
Yeah.
everything. Like
Oh, bless her,
yeah,
man.
we keep in touch all the time. She
Yeah.
knows everything about everything. Like my friends are
Oh.
always so surprised. Like, how do you tell your mom stuff? I'm like, my mom knows
Yeah.
everything. Like
That's one
like
of the
all my
best.
travels, all the
Yeah.
bad stuff I've done in my life, all the bad decisions. She knows everything. She's
Yeah.
been with me through that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like we're really
Like,
close.
you're really close. No, I love that, man, because obviously it's a big world out there, and not everybody has got the same relationship with their parents. And one
Mm.
of the best things to do, like one of the best things ever, to have a very, very beautiful, close relationship with the person that gave birth to you. The
Yeah.
people, the people that you call family that are close to you. So I'm not gonna lie, I think that's really, really nice, man. And even just you said basketball. Is basketball the dominant sport in your country? What's the
Yeah.
most popular sport? Is basketball or
Yeah,
football?
yeah, that's what they're
Fuck,
known
I thought you were gonna
for.
say football, man. I thought you were gonna say
No,
football.
basketball is big.
Basketball.
Like, there's a lot of NBA, like Lithuanian
You
NBA
could have played
players and
basketball,
stuff.
Temi.
I
You could
could
have played
have. I could
basketball.
have.
Have you ever tried? Have you ever thought
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I mean,
You've
when I
got
was
like a
a
good height
kid,
for it,
we
man.
kind of.
Yeah,
I still I like team sports. So like,
yeah,
outside of dancing, I like sports, but it doesn't feel like sports. So I like team sports. I go to gym too, but like I don't like
yeah,
pain. Like push. Like
yeah.
I
Things
played
that seem like
football
it's
here sometimes
yeah,
too. Like I played basketball with my brother, my like parents.
yeah,
My dad, not parents. Maybe
yeah,
when I was kind of younger, I like to shoot the
yeah.
hoops
You like
sometimes
shoot
if I
some
had
hoops.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basketball, yeah, very interesting because yeah, sometimes I think to myself because obviously me watching football, I love football, and obviously there's a lot like Lithuania, like you said, Macedonia. There's a lot of obviously European countries that me when England plays, they play them again, they play each other, and sometimes I think to myself in that country, football obviously football is the dominant, but it's good to hear that in Lithuania and
Mm.
some some other countries like in Europe, like it's not
Yeah.
just football, there's basketball and other things as well,
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
football too, but basketball is definitely
yeah.
the dominant one.
I hear you. Maybe you might like when you might what age like when you might want to start your own
Mm.
family. Like, have you thought about that as well? Like, just even in general.
Yes, I
Yeah,
guess I started thinking about it
yeah.
quite recently. Well, I'm
Oh, bless.
25 now, so I guess like
Yeah,
yeah, as you said, I am aware that we have biological uh, clock.
yeah,
Uh, my parents, I guess a lot of our parents already had us by the time, like
yeah.
by our age, had maybe few kids already. So
It's true.
too late for that. But
Yeah,
another thing with music is definitely something that I can't just like. It will be a lot of logistics, I guess, to
yeah.
like think of. I mean, in terms of me DJing as a job and what I
Exactly.
worked really hard for to be able to do that full time, and I kind of am
You've got a
doing that
child.
full time. Will do that for the time being. So
Yeah,
when the time to have kids come, there will be have to be some thinking. So
yeah.
definitely the partner would have to be 50 if not percent 50 if not more percent in it.
Definitely teamwork,
And
partnership, teamwork with your partner.
yeah, so I
Yeah,
think that the timing wise will come when I will have
yeah,
such partners. So
yeah.
because also like from my experience, I've seen quite a lot of people of
Mm.
like getting it too quickly, like kind of meeting someone and then
True.
starting family like a
And then
year
things go all
later,
over the
and yeah, and
place.
then the
Yeah,
baby's
it's
1
true.
years old and it's done.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I'm kind of aware of these things. And
yeah. Would you? For me, even like you go to my country, probably your country, a lot of different places around the world, you've got people with big families, because I see things all around the world and they don't have much, financially they're not the best, but they got these big families, but they're together and they still, they still make it work and all of these things. So yeah, for me as a parent, yes, financially it's very important, but I always go back to the fundamental thing, like one of the most, no matter what, like if you can get that partner and you two can work as a team, like you can get through anything, financial difficulties or whatever, and yeah,
yeah.
that's what I say. That's what you get me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I guess another obstacle for me is that I don't have any family
yeah,
here. So I think,
mm.
raising kids and stuff is kind of like a village job or like a
Yeah,
family's job at least. So,
because you can
not
drop the
having
kid to
your.
mom, dad, sisters, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
so that's a bit.
Babysitting.
That would be hard
Yeah,
with like not having my parents here.
yeah,
But,
yeah.